Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Today, I think I'm going to do some things a little bit different, mainly because I'm running a little bit lower on time than what I would ideally like. So what we're going to go ahead and do is look at some of our message requests, and we're going to see, not the main missions, but we're going to see if we can find some of these side quests and finish those out. So this will be kind of interesting for us to do. We're going to try and knock out 5 of these quests, and we're just going to go with the first 5 that we have here, because there have been a fair amount that we've completed, which we can see down here at the bottom, and a lot of them are the earlier sequential ones. I might make videos on these later on in some more depth, just kind of as a walkthrough type thing, but we'll just kind of have to see. First off, we need to select our Wurmple Can Evolve quest. And I don't know precisely where that takes place. So let's jump back into our Wurmple Can Evolve. And we need to find Beauregard. But I don't know off the top of my head where he is. I would imagine that it's probably in the Obsidian Fieldlands. So we're going to head out that way and see if we can't find him. But first, I need to ensure that I have a Wurmple that I can give him, because I don't know how many I have. And it looks like we do have at least one Wurmple, so that's good. Let's head out to the Obsidian Fieldlands then, and let's see if that is indeed where this guy is hanging out. I would feel like he probably is, but I honestly don't know. So let's go ahead and see if he pops up on our map once we have it set up. And it's not. So that's slightly problematic. However, since we're right here, let's run down and grab Maven's Lost Satchel here, just because we are still on the hunt for the resources that we need in order to evolve some of our trade evolutions, and you have to get that by exchanging your merit points. So it's going to be up here on our right that we're going to need to grab that satchel. Should just be right over here. There we are. Not bad. We'll need to claim the rewards for that, but first we're going to make our way back into town, I suppose, because I think that's where we need to be if Beauregard isn't out here. It's just weird because normally he shows up on the map when you've selected a certain side quest for it, so that'll be interesting. Oh, it looks like we do have that selected here, so we've just got to focus on it in the overworld pin as opposed to the pin that's on the map. Yeah, it is right here. It's just this guy that's hanging out right next to the entry to the overall hall, which I was trying to avoid because I didn't want to have any problems with that. So let's give him this level 2 Wurmple, because I'm not going to miss it. And let's see what we have. He wants to come up with a name, and it looks like he's struggling, so Butecia, Butefred, or Bugene. Bugene's the easy answer there. And we'll just kind of let him do with that as he will, and that takes care of that side quest. And yeah, I suspected that that was going to end up in our storage chest. So let's now have a look at the next mission here. We need playing with Driftbloom, and we need to speak with Mickey about this. And it looks like it's this one down here, so we need to go all the way to the far end. I'm just expecting that flag to show up based off of what we have indicated we're working on, and that is not the overworld indication that we need to do. So let's talk with this NPC that has now appeared miraculously, and let's see what she wants. It looks like we have some Drifloons playing with children. So let's see where we're at. And I don't know what the next step in this objective is. On Prelude Beach in the evening, so we need to go and change the time of day. And in order to do that, I think we need to go to one of our camps in order to do so. So let's head out to a Fieldland camp destination and see if we can't change the time of day real quick. Alright, now that we have evening, we're going to want to run right back down into town and hit the objective that we are aiming for. See what sense we can make of this little activity, because we should just have to go down to the far end where the beach is at. Okay, we're coming up on Prelude Beach here, and let's just see what this Drifloon is doing for this child. Or to this child, I should say. And the Drifloon has now flown away. Huh, interesting. That's all it was. Track down the kid, talk with him, and then we've now got to go check in with our little team lead here again and see what she has to say and or what rewards she has for us. So back into town we go, and let's chat with, I think it was Mickey was her name. And there's our info report. So we relay our little story. She gives us some more dialogue, and that gives us the objective completed. That's some additional Stardust, which we can sell later for a profit. Okay, that's 2 of them. We now need to get someone, or speak to somebody named Clarissa. She's over here, but she wants to know more about Zubat. I'm assuming we will need to either show or give her a Zubat, so let's make sure that we have a few in our pastures so we can easily complete this objective. I'm sure we have at least one, and we do. Oh, we've got a couple of them in these different areas here, so we can sacrifice one if that's what they're looking for. A level 10, we can give away that level 7. But let's turn around and make our way over to this objective point over here and see what it is that they are hoping for. But it's called Zubat's Eyes, so it's kind of weird because, as we all know, a Zubat doesn't have eyes unless there's something that I've been misinformed of forever. Alright, so we've taken capture of a Zubat. We're going to go ahead and show this one to her. And a Zubat doesn't have any eyes, I didn't think. Yeah. Last I checked. I mean, that's one solution, is give her a pet Zubat, and I don't know if we just sacrificed the Zubat of our own or not, but that's all that mission had to do. So let's now set off for, is that Timbre or Timbre? I'm guessing it's Timbre. The completed Pokedex entry for Kricketot is what he's looking for. And we don't have that one here in town. So we're going to need to make sure that we have that Pokedex entry completed. And where is Cricketot? We do have the Cricketot entry completed, so we can make our way to wherever we need to be. And it looks like yeah, we've got to head out into the outskirts, or the overworld, in order to do this next objective. And I'm hoping that the overall map gives us an idea of where it is that we're going to need to be going. Yes, okay, that's good. Yes, let's head to the Fieldlands camp. And let's go find this guy that wants information about the Cricketots. She's right over here, underneath this tree. So we can chat with her, show her Cricketots page. And that's everything for the Timbre of the Fields. I'm going to call it Timbre. I'm assuming that that's what it was. So, that's all well and good. I think we have one more that we need to do, if I'm not mistaken. So we need to catch a Geodude to give to Radisa. And where is she at? What is this? Oh, it's a Shinx outbreak. That's interesting. You know what? Let's go check out that Shinx outbreak just while we're here right next to it. And we're going to see if we can end up getting a shiny. I mean, if there's a lot of them, then it would stand to reason that that's something that could happen. So let's make our way down into this area with the Shinx and see if that is indeed the case. Ooh, that is an Alpha Geodude, which I was definitely not ready for. And this Zubat's in the middle of this fight with me too. That's great. Let's do an Agile style Ceaseless Edge. It's not going to be very effective on this Geodude, but I don't necessarily want to take it down. And of course you've made me drowsy. Iron Defense. We are going to try and catch it here in just a brief second. We're going to Strong Style. We actually don't need to Strong Style that. We can probably just regularly Water Pulse the Zubat. That takes it out. The Zubat is gone, and we now need to throw this Great Ball at the Geodude, see if we can't capture it, which we should be able to at that low of a level, or at that low of a level and at that low of health. But I don't know that that's going to be what we were hoping for. Heavy Specimen, that's another good research objective to have there. No, that's not what I wanted. Do I have both of them? I do have both of them. That's unfortunate. Let's throw a heavy ball at this first Geodude. Because I really don't want to give up the Alpha that I just caught. And of course you're going to use that move. So let's throw this heavy ball at this other Geodude. They're so low of a level that we should be fine. Nice. Alright. We've got the Geodudes we want now. I'm going to go ahead and file away the Alpha Geodude with my other Alpha, the Bibarel that I've caught. So let's go ahead and... This one was the alpha. So let's go ahead and move you in here with the alpha barrel. And I don't think that I caught the alpha graveler, if I'm remembering correctly. I tried a couple of times, but it just wasn't happening. So let's now head over to our little buddy that we need to report to over here. Have a chat with them. And show/give them a Geodude. Oh, it's inside somebody's house. I don't recall that being the case. But we're gonna find out. Hi, Rashida. Yes, I don't know which of these Geodudes is worse, so to speak. I think they're both level 10, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, take this Geodude. And... I don't know why a Geodude is gonna help make pickles, but okay. That's something I don't have to worry about, I suppose. Alright, let's chat with this guy so we can just pick up the new quest. Oh, he wants something with a water type move. So we can probably go ahead and pick this out. No, you're not getting my Gyarados. You know what? Sure, I can give you this Psyduck. I don't have any emotional attachment to it, so go right ahead. I know that's one more objective than we ideally wanted, so he's now got larger fields. I think, yeah, a third field that he's got there. And I'm guessing he wants someone who knows how to smash rocks for that next one when we get to that point. But we'll find out. So, or a big, strong Pokemon, so he might want a fighting type of some sort. What do we even do with this? I think we have to talk to him to put things in here. So, that'll be a ton of fun. But that's really everything that I needed or wanted to do for today. So if you enjoyed the video, make sure that you leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe for the daily variety content. And we'll be back with more Legends Arceus and more of the story quest later this week. Thanks so much for your time. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your day. Bye-bye.